A security guard's voice cut through the warm evening air. "Sir, I'm sorry, but you can't enter without proper clearance." The words echoed across the marble lobby of the five-star hotel in Dubai. People turned to stare, and at the center of it all stood a man whose presence alone could silence a room. A tall, sharply dressed Arab billionaire, known for his temper almost as much as his wealth. His jaw tightened, his eyes flashed with anger, and the guard, he had no idea who he had just stopped. But the real shock wasn't the billionaire, it was the young woman standing a few feet behind him, quiet, calm, unnoticed. No one knew that in just a few seconds she would say something that froze the entire room, flipped the power dynamic upside down, and left even the billionaire stunned, speechless. It all began when the guard stepped in front of the billionaire and stretched out an arm, blocking the entrance. "I told you, this area is restricted today. You'll have to wait outside." A murmur spread among the guests. Cameras lifted. Someone whispered, "Is he really arguing with him?" Because everyone except this guard, knew exactly who the man was. Wealthy, influential, untouchable. A single complaint from him could cost the guard his job instantly. The billionaire took a slow breath, trying to contain himself. "Do you know who I am?" he asked, voice low and heavy with warning. The guard didn't back down. "I don't care who you are, rules are rules." The lobby went silent. Even the marble seemed to hold its breath. And this is where you, watching right now, should definitely hit the like button, drop a comment, share this video, and subscribe Kindness Valley, because what happens next is the kind of twist no one in that lobby expected. The billionaire stepped back, disbelief written across his face. His assistant rushed over, whispering urgently, "Sir, allow me to handle this." But the guard raised a hand again. "I said no entry. End of discussion." At that moment, the quiet woman who had been standing behind the billionaire the entire time lightly stepped forward. She wore simple clothes, nothing flashy, and looked like just another hotel guest waiting for someone to clear a misunderstanding. No one paid her much attention, but she had been watching everything. Her name was Lena. And while everyone else saw a furious billionaire and an unyielding guard, she saw something else entirely, a misunderstanding seconds away from becoming a disaster. She walked to the billionaire's side and gently placed a hand on his arm. "Let me try," she whispered. He looked at her confused. "Lena, this man is being unreasonable. I don't usually waste time arguing." But she simply smiled. "Just trust me." Lena turned to the guard. "Excuse me," she said softly. "May I ask why exactly the entrance is restricted? Maybe we misunderstood something." Before the guard could answer, a hotel manager rushed over, sweating nervously. "What seems to be the issue here?" "This gentleman is trying to enter a restricted area," the guard said firmly. The manager's eyes widened as he finally recognized the billionaire. His voice cracked. "Sir, you? Why didn't anyone tell me you had arrived? Please, I'm so sorry." But before he could finish apologizing, the guard frowned. "I don't understand why everyone is acting like I made a mistake. I'm just doing my job." Lena stepped closer to him, studying his expression. Something felt off. Not anger, not ego, confusion. The guard wasn't being rude. He genuinely seemed unsure. So she took a chance. In perfect fluent Arabic, she said, "هل قد تقبلت تعليمات جديدة اليوم؟ ربما كان هناك تبديل لم يسلمك أنت." Translation: Did you receive new instructions today? Maybe there was a change no one informed you about. The guard's head snapped up. His eyes widened. Everyone turned to look at her in shock, because her Arabic wasn't basic. It wasn't tourist-level polite. It was native, smooth, flawless, so unexpected coming from her that even the billionaire stared at her in disbelief. She continued in Arabic, voice calm and respectful. "ليس قصدي أن أشعرك مشكلة، ولكن هذا الرجل ليس أي ضيف. ردرتك تعرف من يكون صحيح." meaning, I'm not trying to cause trouble for you, but this man is not just any guest. You know who he is, right? The guard's face turned pale. A realization hit him like lightning. Wait, you mean him? Lena nodded gently. The guard swallowed hard. I didn't know. They transferred me here just this morning. I haven't been briefed yet. And suddenly, everything made sense. The billionaire's anger softened. The tension in his shoulders dropped. Because now he understood. This wasn't disrespect. This wasn't arrogance. This was simply a new employee trying his best to follow the rules he had been given. Lena saw the billionaire's expression change and switched back to Arabic once more. La taklak, hatta al-kibara yukti'una, haza al-shab kana fakat yaf'alu wajiba. Translation, don't worry, even the greatest make mistakes. This man was just doing his duty. Everyone in the lobby watched, stunned, as the billionaire slowly approached the guard. For a moment, the guard looked like he might faint. But instead of yelling, instead of demanding his firing, the billionaire extended his hand. You were doing your job, he said, and you did it well. The guard stared at him in shock before shaking his hand with trembling fingers. Then the billionaire turned to Lena. I had no idea you spoke Arabic like that, he said quietly. She smiled. You never asked. The lobby broke out in soft murmurs. People whispered about the strange, unexpected turn of events. But the moment everyone would remember, the moment that truly stunned the room, was not the billionaire's temper. It was the young woman whose fluent Arabic soothed the situation, protected a guard, and impressed one of the most powerful men in the region. As they finally walked into the hotel together, the billionaire leaned toward her and whispered, Remind me never to underestimate you again. And now, if you enjoyed this story and want more just like it, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe Kindness Valley, because your support helps these stories reach more people, and there are many more twists and emotional moments to come.